Welcome, wonderful Grove members. I just want to start off by saying thank you to each and every one of you who serve in the Grove Children's Ministry each week. I am so appreciative of you guys. You give of your time and your talents, and you are making an eternal impact. And so thank you so much for being a part of this ministry and giving of your time. I also then need to move on to some business. I need to apologize. I have really dropped the ball on getting all of you the badges that you need when serving. I started off great and got a lot of them put out, and then I guess I just kind of lost track. So I am sorry for not getting you the badge that you need in order for our system to work. The reason why we have the badges is so that parents know that we are an adult who is supposed to be in a classroom with their kids. They know that you are trusted, that you've been checked out, that you are a safe person. And for some of our families who have been here for a while, that may not be as much of an issue. But if you're looking around the church, you'll see that we have new families joining us each and every week. And so I like to represent our children's ministry on the best foot and, show our families that this is a safe place for them to bring their kids, to leave their kids, and to go enjoy service so that they too can learn about Jesus. So if I have not gotten you a badge, please let me know because I want to remedy that as soon as possible so that everyone can have their badges. The other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about would be our tags. As you know, each of our kids, when they come into church and are left in our care, are supposed to be wearing a tag. And the reason why we wear the tags is to keep these kids as safe as possible while they're in our care. These parents have trusted us with their child or children, and so we need to do our part to keep them safe. How we do that is on each of these tags there is information. We have listed the class they're supposed to attend so that the parents know where they leave them. They're going to be, in the same place when they're picked up, with the exception of Awana, but they're still, again, when they're left with Sparkies, they're found with Sparkies. When they're left with TNT, they're found with TNT. It also tells us if there's any pertinent information we need to know. We have information codes for different things, which I'll talk about here in a minute, but that is also listed on there. And then you'll find on the side an alphanumeric code that then matches up with the adult picking up. And this helps us know that the adult who is picking them up is who is supposed to have them. We have a variety of situations that are going on in families in our church and in the community. And there is no way that I or anyone else can know every single family situation of the people that enter our church. And so, therefore, we need this to make sure that if a child is leaving with an adult, it is the one that they're supposed to be leaving with. Also, I know on Sunday mornings we go from service to Sunday school to service. Please, 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 please do not release children without seeing an adult. I know with some of our older kids, we feel like we can trust them. But please, if they're, going from service to Sunday school or Sunday school to another children's church service, walk them to where they need to go, so that you are essentially passing them off to the next teacher. It's in those gap times that things can happen. Kids can come up missing, parents don't know where their child is, things like that. And so I just ask that you please make sure that the kids in your care are getting to the next point that they need to be at. So, like I said before, our tags have information on them. One is allergies. If a parent has told me that a child is allergic to something, I have put it on the tag. It'll say allergy and then what they're allergic to. We need to make sure that we are always checking the kids' tags, even if this child has been in your class for weeks and weeks or even years. Please, please, please check their tag every time you see them, just to make sure that no new information has popped up. I try my best to, talk to teachers and say, hey, so-and-so is allergic to this now. But as you know, that doesn't always get to happen. And so please check the children's tags, because I keep those updated. When a parent tells me that there's something going on, we put it on the tag. Also, there's other information still just as important, such as we have a code that is an NP. It means no photo. Breaking this down, I guess what this means is that while the child are on church property, we are not to take pictures, video, or any other replication of their image. No pictures, essentially. And then especially not posting them on social media. These parents have made this request, and it is their right to do so. And so any of us, as volunteers of the church, need to honor that. And so I ask that it, again, check tags, because we don't know what goes on in family situations. There may be a situation now to where these parents don't want their children's picture out there. And so we need to respect that and not take pictures of kids that have an NP on their tag. Also, I know that with some of our younger kids, we have issues with them keeping their tags on. And this is an issue because with each new teacher or volunteer that comes into their lives throughout the day, information needs to be transferred. And so if you are in a classroom setting, and the child is messing with their tag, please feel free to encourage them not to do that. We can give away prizes for those who keep their tag on the whole time. I'm all about that kind of stuff. But also, if you need to stick it to their chair or stick it by a doorway, like if you're in a classroom, that is fine, as long as we can see and match up child information, tag, like that. If you have a child come into your classroom and they do not have a tag on, please send them back to me, or send them with a teacher to me, so that we can get a tag on them. The exception to this is we are still doing a wristband system with our bus kids. But if you see a child and they don't have a wristband and they don't have a tag, they need to come see me, because either they've taken off their wristband, or they're a child that we don't know about and we have no information, or they haven't checked in. And we need to know what kids we have on campus and what their information is. And so please, get them up to me, and we will remedy the situation as quickly as possible. Again, the whole reason for the badges and the tags and all this is to keep these kids safe, so that we can teach them about Jesus. Satan uses all kinds of distractions, and whether it's parents thinking about whether their child is safe, or worrying about what's going on, or us not utilizing these tags in the way that it's intended, so now there's a rift between parents and teachers, or whatever. There's just a multitude of things that could go on that Satan could use against us. And so I'm trying to help you and to help our ministry to be a blessing to families and not be something that Satan has a foothold in. So thank you again so much for all of your help, all of your service. I know there are some of you that put hours and hours into this, and I appreciate you so much. And those of you who just show up and help out in the classroom, I appreciate you so much too, because without each of you, we would not have a ministry. So thank you so much. I hope you guys have a great day. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.